Hey everybody, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on a stutter effect. It's real simple. You can use it in your own projects, play around with it. You can use other sounds, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a voice, but for my demonstration here, it's on the voice. I'll play you the before and after. This is a song I worked on by Oakland-based artist Maua, whose project is called Minor to a Major, and it's available now for free download. So be sure to look her up and check out her music. Here you go. Alright, so as I open this other project up, let's see, recent, live again, there we go. Alright, so unless you're completely tone deaf, to me it sounded like that needed a little bit of work. As far as like the percussion and instrumentation goes, I was kind of limited in what I could do because I only had the stereo track out of the beat here, but I did EQ a lot on this track. So let me play the after so you can hear that. There you go. So I don't know if you caught that. I'll play that one more time for you. It's in this little area right here. I'll make this waveform a little bigger. All right. So right here. Quick little stutter effect. To me, it felt like the verse going into the bridge of the hook sounded real abrupt to me, so I needed to add a little transition to it, just to kind of smooth it out. For her vocals, I did a little bit of EQing. I did some compression. I did apply a little bit of auto-tuning. Not much though, because I like the gimmicky T-Pain sound that everyone has. Just a little bit to get it where it needs to be. Some of the plugins I kind of favored using in this mix was Maserati's vocal plugins. They kind of added a lot of harmonics to it and kind of added a little bit of coloration, but not too much so, or so much so I should say. So now before I get into the actual effect here, if anyone's wondering why there's a stereo track here, it's because I sent all of her vocals after I got all the effects and all the panning and volume how I wanted it. I sent that to an aux and applied EQing and stuff in there, and then I sent that out using the out bus right here to a new audio track, which would be this one, and I recorded it to this track. So now it's printed. That's printed. Alright, so now let's get into the exact details of what I did here. So in case you don't know how to do this effect, this is one way of doing it. There are a few little ways out there, but I found this one most useful for me and my projects here. So if you find something that suits you better, knock yourself out. Alright, so I took the first word off of her hook, which I believe is I. I went into grid mode. You can use slip mode, but I just prefer grid because that gives me a little bit more control. And you want to get in there real. You want to be able to see what you're doing. So the smaller the note, I should say, is kind of easier for you to move it around. If that makes any sense. So I have it in 1/32 notes. I took the first word I, duplicated it multiple times, as you can see right here. This is the same thing, just copied over and over and over. I muted out the ones that I didn't want to give it that stutter sound. After that, the volume is all the same, which I didn't really want. I wanted it to gradually get into it. So once again, if you don't remember what that sounds like, I'll loop that for you. So that it fades into it. So to do that, you just get your little hand tool, and under volume, so you have waveform, volume, and so on, you're just going to add your little points wherever you want them. I can have this go, I could have had it fade a lot faster. I just want it to be a gradual thing once again. So I added my little points further down, and faded it up. And you're wondering, why does the pitch sound like a chipmunk? Probably it's because after I had all these together, I first consolidated them, and then I went to Audio Suite. Under pitch shift, I went to graphic mono, and with the what I want to affect selected, I simply raise the little line up. So what that does, moving it up will make it higher in pitch. Moving it down makes it lower in pitch. So I moved it up, gave me a little chipmunky sound. If I moved it down, it would have been real low and weird, which maybe will work for your song. But I applied that, and that's how I got this little effect right here. So, I think it works. And if you're interested in any more of her music, be sure to check out Maua. Her album is minor to a major. And if you're looking for more mixing or production, you can holler at me. Excuse me, that pop up. You can hit me up on my channel, subscribe. Be sure to look out for more videos. You can check out my music on iTunes, CD Baby, as well as various other sites under Frozen. The EP I have out right now is called The Meltdown. The singles are Used to Be and Freak Out are available now, and I have a lot more unreleased material for you guys too, exclusively. I have the Baby Jones EP available now, and that's completely free. You can't beat free. It's good music. Yeah, so I'll give you guys another video on some more mixing tips that I did on a few projects. So talk to you guys later.